Rockies, Rockies, Rocky Road.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles. Jared Weaver is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. Let's see how he does here.
Ben Revere is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
And Weaver's ready. Here's the 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball. He gets a lot of run on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With a moment now, take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Lowry ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. The Dodgers come. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. We'll look to build on that here.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Stephen Piscotty will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Lifted into center field. After it is Revere, he's there and records the first down. On to first, a double play. Jeff Bagwell will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Michael Franco will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
But just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on hold. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Salvador Perez will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting ranks.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends. Miguel Sano will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that?
Here we go again.
Well, there's no question this guy's
Going down the only road I ever known.
Quick work of this guy on 3
Like a
pitches.
drifter, I
That
was
just
born
too easy.
to walk alone.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your line,
I actually forgot our emblem for Colonial Beach is basically the Pittsburgh Pirates emblem, or I would have made that for my road to the show guy.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And Seager had another solid year in 2015.
They got P.E. the Pirate.
Both homers with 26 and doubles when he hit 37 that year.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds.
Chopping fouls.
Weaver gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul
Weakly.
ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fights off another pitch and
Chopping.
right at the plate.
Blue change up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung out and missed for the second out.
Tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Protecting on 0-2.
He's hitting one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
There we go.
3 up, 3. Jed Lowry gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Into the windup and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Revere going back to the track, to the wall.
To the window. To the wall. To the wall. The Dodgers are conquering
Solo
all.
shot for Jed Lowry. 29 home runs
Rockies
for him
fall.
on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Zeros. They like the number 0. Ain't no number 0 on this team.
And about the only silver lining to this one, from a defensive standpoint, is the fact that it came with the bases empty, leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Ian Desmond will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Sano, 1 down. Jared Weaver steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And Strasburg will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Flying toward right center. Sano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as the side is quickly retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home. Elvis Andrus will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and he's got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
Yeah.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Weaver looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ozuna. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Steven Strasburg will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stephen Piscotty digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
All about money. There we go. Money talk.
Heading for second now.
Money.
And he has started the home third with the double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Sano sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. No one out with a runner at second. High and deep to right center field. Revere ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The number 500.
Woo! Career. Soak it in out there. That's a home run.
Yeah, I'm coming to base. Woo! Oh yeah, found the master.
Yeah, no doubt, guys. That puts him in the company of some amazing hitters. Well, only a couple dozen guys have reached this point. So not only is this a great moment for him, but it's also really cool for everyone here who is
Goodbye, I'm out here.
this firsthand.
Into the box, Michael Franco. shot back up the middle. And it gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You're not worth that much.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him.
Come on.
Here in the
Get
just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. Well, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep.
Bye-bye,
For
baseball.
the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boom.
Action now in that Colorado 10 as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's Jed Lowry now. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Ian Desmond will dig in. He singled his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Slap hard the opposite way. Sano is there, 2 down. In now, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run.
Give me another baseball.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 33 on the year. As this lead swells to 7-0. Stepping in now, Jared Weaver. Swing.
Oh, you're done. You're done.
To right. Revere racing
Nope.
back.
He got out.
There to make the catch.
I was going to say, if you didn't get him out, you're done.
With his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slow. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away.
Here we go.
A couple runs there.
Oh,
Get yourself in the slam ring. That's 4 runs down.
That misses 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there.
What about do?
I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on the field.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base now.
I do, yeah.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right side. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Adrian Gonzalez gets into the box for his second appearance. 0-for-1 with a flyout. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate.
Ba-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Still 2-2. Weaver comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Desmond for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. He's going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Span on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Dancing on the Valentine.
Riding into the box, Stephen Piscotty will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Here looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, as they push this lead up to 9 now. In now, Jeff Bagwell. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back.
I hope he looks good when we get to next year. But his contract's coming up, so I want him out.
Straight away right field. Number 501 for his career. As this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Michael Franco is sharply toward third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over a first pitch fastball.
2-run yak. Dope.
Running hard, he's digging for second.
All I can say, don't go.
Jed Lowry steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Tack on another run there. He put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Uh-oh.
Runner scores from second.
Man, if I was running these duffs. These are duffs.
Now to the plate, Marcelo Zuna. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store.
Those are duffs.
Well, I think he
Those aren't
turn on a pretty good fastball.
hits.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt.
He got the stitches.
So a
I think that ball is broke.
His second of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Jared Weaver. It's his swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate again, Denard Span, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Revere is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Miguel Sano will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer.
No
he
ball,
could probably
one strike.
use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Yeehaw!
Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Kyle Seager is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Now a ball softly hit and foul.
Yeah.
Strike one.
Da, da, da,
No
da.
runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. On the ground.
Here comes the ball.
Has it on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there.
Go,
So
dude.
there will be no advance. Elvis Andrews comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
It's a whack.
He's around first on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Jeff Bagwell stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Mike Franco digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come out of the hard side.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and he botches it.
Pacho mio.
So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our track staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. It's swung
Here we go.
Revere is under it. 1 away. Jed Lowry steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Ian Desmond will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. Good score, too.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Marcell Ozuna digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Oh, and he botches it. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a relay home, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across. 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Caleb Joseph will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in his first 5 innings. He's going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. That fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Desmond is up with it. Throw to first Jensen, so the leadoff man.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that's what it is.
Keep the ball in the yard.
That's what you get.
C.J. Cron will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ben Revere will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's a first pitch chop foul.
I'm not running for it.
That's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. Just getting shut down.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
It's been a long...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
We're done for a little dumpster dive.
Come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jared Weaver steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Lofted in
Here comes the 4.
Sano is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Now at the plate, Denard Span, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Belted high and deep into right center. Revere racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Nope.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Swinging a hard line into center field. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Miguel Sano is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Chip away, chip away, Krispy Kremes.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Kyle Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters. 1-1, and we're late in this ball game, and that's why he's on top.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Pump the fastball.
He can go just about anywhere from here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Jonathan Stowe stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going to start the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Weaver into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
I'm going to tell you, if it's not in the infield, I'm just going to let drop. If it's not going to be a home run or in the infield.
Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Chip away, chip away, chip away. Krispy Kreme.
17-0.
I wish those Krispy Kremes sang.
Jeff Bagwell will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in. He
dive for the ball. Whee!
What a play there for the first out. Maikel Franco steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. pretty well struck.
Here's a home run.
Looking up is Bradley.
I got the ball. I got the ball. I got the ball.
A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here. It's plenty of space.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center.
He was trying, but wasn't high enough.
On back-to-back pitches.
Here comes. Is he going to catch
So
it?
it's a solo shot to dead center. His
Ooh.
second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Jed Lowry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helps get this offense rolling. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ian Desmond.
Let's get somebody in the bullpen.
Lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Sano isn't safe, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double.
I would run, but I didn't know how far it was going to go. And if I ran, they might go for a lot easier.
For more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when they get
Oh, chances. Oh.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Hit high in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's popped up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Hit high and deep to right center. Sano going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. Stephen Piscotty gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Drilled on the ground to short. Andres fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's in time.
If he botched it, we were getting
Elvis Andrews
base hit.
will stand in to start out there half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Quick out number 1. Caleb Joseph will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact.
Dum 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 dum.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And this is taken
There we
in,
go.
and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Carlos Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is... Jonathan Broxton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Get down on it.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Maikel Franco. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Broxton's ready. First pitch on the way. Line toward center field. Revere is right there, one down. Salvador Perez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a runner from first comes around to score.
People are leaving. They see too much. They were fans of the other team. It really sucks. They're packing their bags and leaving. They have lunch.
Bradley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he is in there.
Wow, that worked.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
No.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tony extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right
Ping.
field and deep. And
Nope.
this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close.
Ping.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off. And
Here's another one. Another one bites dust.
That was right out to the gap in right center. Knocks one in the short leg as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Marcell Ozuna. And
Like machine gun ready to go. Are you ready? Proceed.
Line toward the gap in left center. Desmond around third, heading for the plate. The runner scores from second. And he'll hold into second with an RBI double. Jared Weaver now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Sano on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Ben Revere will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. dozen
He's
strikeouts
just
for
rolling
him.
West Coast down.
And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in LA.
You want to see the highlights? We'll show you the highlights.
Gets another
All
crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Adrian
And
Gonzalez
walk them down the street.
their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
One final hurdle here before he finishes off the start.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Mowing
Down the third
lawn.
baseline. Franco has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home.
We'll show you the
This game is
highlight
over.
reel.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1.
Victory!
A masterful performance here.
Woo!
A complete game shutout.
Yeah. Now kick the kick. Nope, don't kick. Okay.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player
Yes,
of the
he
game.
does.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
She
So
got
that's
ready
a
to go.
wrap here tonight.
Hey, ready.
For my partners in the booth, Eric
Now we're
Harris,
gonna show you the
Steve Lyons,
highlights.
and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Boom.
And for more,
Yeah,
click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 25-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard
Boom,
and
baby.
Salvation Park Avenue.
Oops. There's a slide. Left field. Oh. Yes. I want to save the highlight. The highlight reel. I didn't even know it would actually save it. There actually one I have in goal for runs.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man's snoring.
And the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two.
Here we go. Line the bats up.
Matt Keane gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you can see he absolutely dominates left-handed hitters. We'll see if that trend continues here in this one.
Ben Revere is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike.
I might actually do this for the show the highlight reel for all 3 games in case you don't want to see the live feed.
They've upped that lead in the division even further.
Show the highlight reel for the live feed.
The rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Kane has his target. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off. And
might do that as a thing.
Swing and he pops him up over to
And
this is going to wind up a foul ball. Shot foul at the plate. It is removed. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he's returned one away.
That was wild to get him out.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitting us in his last 10.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar surprise. Now, everyone knew he could hit, tear the cover off the ball, but he's shown that he's an elite fielder at the big league level. And he can play anywhere in the infield, and he provides some magnificent highlight reel play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mike Myers is on the mound for game
Mike
2.
Myers.
Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley on the run.
Nope.
He gets to it and makes the catch.
On the run.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play.
It's out. What the hell are you hitting?
That's out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this team has committed the fewest errors in the
They're the first ahead of the ball game.
Anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as good as an out. Can't wait to watch him.
First hit.
Michael Franco will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Game
on, go play.
It's an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get enough hits to push himself into that #1 spot.
And we're out of the ball game.
And that's the 3rd out.
Well, at least we got 4 guys out. Unlike them, couldn't even get a hit.
Miguel Sano steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch back in here, and that's the first strike.
If you're going to beat this guy, probably going to have to be up. When he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
Here's a high pop-up. Franco is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the
I got the ball.
So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Kyle Seager will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better.
I see why some of them were leaving. They got Colorado Rockies fans in that stadium. One eight.
Really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I came to watch the ball game.
Kyle Seager into your lineup. You can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs.
I came to watch
the
Hughes.
That's a very productive hit.
Well, tough to start a game much better.
Dodgers
than
aren't
this.
losing.
He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his
Everybody else
strikeout
ain't
of the
winning.
ballgame. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Salvador Perez will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Oh, and this fastball is belted
Fresh off the bat.
center field. Does he
Here we go.
to get out
There's
of
that
here?
first run, home run we need. 15,000. Check.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Dodgers
Yeah, well,
1-0.
he's not as good as
And
you.
and his batting average
Because
currently
he
good
hit
for
500.
7th in the
He's
National
up.
League. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him. His first of the afternoon.
Solid base hit.
Ian Desmond will stride forward.
Let's
Currently
go
sitting in
300.
6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him
Home
again.
run!
Field, and for the 2nd time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
A gopher. Bye-bye baseball. That's right.
A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Looks like he's doing the
They're starting to
Macarena.
make it look awfully easy out there.
Oh! don't know why we can't sell out seats.
Second home run here in the inning, so they're starting to get some.
We're leading the division by a lot. Why aren't we selling out all the seats? I see yellow seats still.
And he's also right up there amongst the leaders in home
That's in the top one.
Just a ridiculous season.
Why aren't we selling out seats for the top team out there?
Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's in there safely. He's got
We can't even sell the top or the middle row. Why am I seeing seats empty? I wish I could pick how much the freaking tickets were. I wish I'd give you that in franchise. Use it as an owner instead of a manager.
Stepping in now, Matt Keane.
Because I'm sure the tickets cost a lot.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball.
On the run.
He will pull into second with an RBI double. Bernard Span will stand in with 4 runs home in the inning already, and still nothing in the out column.
Yeah, I don't know quite where you go from here. You need something to break your way, or else this is going to be over early.
But an atom ball right to him for the first.
Edibles. I'm the edibles. The incredible. Try edibles. The incredible.
His second appearance, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fires pauses. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and
Swing in.
way out of here.
Incredible.
Shot to straightaway center.
Incredible.
19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Revere is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
He dropped the ball.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. It's sharply toward third. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Coming to the plate again, Salvador Perez. As he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. Vidal Munoz is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. Elvis Andrus will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired
legs out there.
Field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a
That man gets struck.
probably use a minute or two
Get
on
up
the
and
bench,
strike.
but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Chopping fouls.
Kane gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, this was right.
1-2.
He hardly moved, but He was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Still 2-2.
2-2s together.
Grounded back up the middle. There is Desmond. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff
Desmond
man
threw him out.
third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department. So it goes without saying. These guys look forward to every start he makes.
It's the Majestic.
He's going to put them in a position to get a W. He's doing that again so far in this one.
And the Wiz trailer here is brought to us by Majestic. At least it's not the Birds, or Hitchcock would be proud.
Stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Everything I've heard from actors that were fans of him, he was an a-hole. That's what people don't understand. Hitchcock was an a-hole.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, sure, he made great movies, but his fans, he hated them.
He swings and pops.
Even if they were directors, he hated them. And they were idols of him. He was a heel. He treated most of the fans in the directing business like crap. They were fans of you. I want the guy who did the Fish movie. And that was Steven Spielberg. Was a fan of him. A lot of people don't know that. Or fans of Alfred Hitchcock. They don't know the guy was the AH to everybody that was in the business. He thought he was better than everybody. One of his idols was Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
And you try to say that's old age, that's BS. I know people that are old as dirt that don't act like that.
Get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Flying to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Desmond's around third, heading for the plate, and a relay to the plate.
Wow, that's a weird out. I didn't think I was going. I thought I was going to get it.
Denard Span will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this effort.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Colabello stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove.
Basically, if you looked at Birds and really looked at it with any thought, you'd know they're, when they're eating the eyes out, you know it's a freaking dummy if you watch it.
That's what he's done well all season.
Like my favorite movie, Roller Coaster, back in 1977. That movie was good. But you knew when the first accident happened, it was a bunch of dummies on there. Because my dad, when I was watching, I'm like, why didn't they get a dummy that was an oversized woman since she was one of the ones on that ride? Why didn't they get a dummy for that?
That's 4 straight hits off him now. This one brings home 2 runs.
Mannequin for an oversized woman, because there was an oversized woman in the car, if anybody's ever seen it. I found it on Blu-ray off of Amazon. The only way to own that movie is online. You can't buy it in stores. I have no idea why. Just you can't do it. He would had to throw a cutoff, man. Really got me. See, the only problem is with the run. That's why I'm looking for one with a run. I need one with a run only, because the run will pay more and they only got it in the silver. I think I don't own the one that's gold. The runs actually will pay more because I usually hit nothing but runs.
Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score, and he is in there.
And this offensive explosion continues.
Like, I wish there was some, one of them for extra bases and this and this.
I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Because a lot of people would make the extra bases. That's no joke.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
But they need extra bases, this.
So a two-run
You don't need the double play because you're hard. If you're like me, you'll hardly ever get a double play. So that's a stupid one to put up in a gold, is a double play. It'd be better to have extra bases and extra bases. Two other things. It's like stupid you have. Oh, this is gold. Here's all your gold stuff, and this is all your diamond stuff. And none of them have extra bases on them, or RBIs. It's just home runs, this. And if they had RBIs, I'd probably be scoring that more than anything. Or the extra bases. And have set points for each. If you went first to second, that's one setting, and then go third also on extra bases, also times it by 2. Or a walk-off home run will also give you something. Like, they consider home runs on here. I've had a couple of them on this game with this. I've had walk-off home runs. Because it hits far enough back, the second baseman rolls, which third baseman has to recover the ball. Which I'm already at third by that point, so by the time he recovers it. So I'm just running home. By the time he throws it into it, halfway, I'm already almost home.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Where if I didn't get it, I'd be mad. Because the only way to hit it is the perfect line. And you can be right at shortstop, perfectly lined, and drive to it. Like it falls in place where the second baseman would have gotten it, unless he doesn't, he touch and rolls and misses it.
Matt Keane is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is skied out toward right. Sano on the move. Makes the play. One gone now in the Dodger 4th. And standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. First delivery to him.
I get some ring.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Thumbs up some 2-something. With my father walked in.
Steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Like that's the thing. Have the RBIs and extra bases. Because it would be better to have extra bases on there than RBIs. Because you think about it. How many double plays are you going to get in a ball game unless you're pathetic as crap.
Jeff Bagwell. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Swung on.
You are hardly ever going to get a double play in most cases. That means you would have to throw the first one a perfect pitch, and you would have to hope the guy hits it in the field. I've gotten more shots at getting the guy out, and they don't even have, if you get him a thing for an out and go. Because really, you should have the out, this.
He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air and deep to left center field. Revere going back. See you later. Over the wall. A home run.
This is the funny thing. What I'm mumbling about is something that happened to me on a baseball field. Oh yeah, the teacher was just sitting in the stupid, sitting on their asses, calling a game, and they're not even in the field. I always loved that. I said, you want to come in here and judge the game? Get on the freaking, get here and judge the game. Come out here. It's too hot. Then shut up and sit on your asses is the way I feel. But I was basically in the 9th grade, and what am I going to tell a teacher? Shut up or get out on the field and stop judging from the sidelines. You're basically just an audience at that point. You're not on the field. I hated that school because they had something 100% against me they learned. It was like, whoever did it said, fuck with this guy because he ain't gonna do nothing. It was almost like,
that's 4 straight hits.
You're just going to keep fucking with the person. They basically picked on me, and I was the one getting in trouble all the time. I just said, I almost wanted to deck a teacher at one point in that school. That's how bad it was. You got to the point that the teachers were getting on you, and half the time you were getting bullied. And the teachers were sitting there not even doing jack shit. It was almost like, let's bully a kid and not care about him if he gets bullied right in front of us. We didn't see a damn thing. That was the way they treated me. It was almost like, fuck this kid, I don't give a shit. And the school is still open to this day. I don't know how and why. It's still open. The school I was in, that I graduated from, they weren't getting any money. Wonder why. Because this school's still open, and bad as it was, there's something fishy going on. Because the school I was in was, everybody's saying it was the best school. And that was a school that was closed. That's what's funny. Everybody outside that school that had kids there said that was the better school out of anything they got. I'm just glad one thing I did graduate, because if I went in that school, I'd probably dropped out for sure. And I was still got my diploma. That's what made no sense. I was already graduate. They were already signed me out. So I would probably drop out and still got my freaking diploma. And that's what's funny. On the records, it said I graduated. Well, I didn't really graduate until 2010. But on their records, I graduated in 2008.
This is part of why he's had a lot.
That's what was pathetic.
He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike.
I graduated in 2008, and they had on papers. They had on papers 2008. I graduated really in 2010. But by the paper standpoint, it was 2008. I was so PO'd because I got screwed. By the people working for me was against me. Was against what they were doing. They didn't care. The school I was in really didn't care. My dad found out about the papers and he's like, I don't remember doing it. Yeah, BS. We literally went to that school and asked because of the driver's license. But that's the thing. I have no idea why they, in that one school, they treated me like dirt. That's how bad it is. And they're still open in Fredericksburg. They're still open to this day. And I still have nightmares because of that school. And they're not good. Try having a thing that you went back there, and then they find out you were already graduated, so why are you here? Because that other school will check your papers. And if they showed up graduated, why didn't you get your diploma? It was said. Because the other school was checking the papers when you get them. This one, because I was already in there before I graduated, because on the papers it said this. I failed, but they were not sending the stuff to Colonial Beach on my records. So I was wondering if it was fake grades getting put down in the long run. Because I always wondered if it was fake grades being put on those papers. Because for some reason, I was failing. And I did a lot of the work where I failed. They were grading me for stuff they shouldn't be grading somebody for. Oh, the neatness and stuff. What the fuck are you grading somebody for the neatness? If they did the work, they did the work. You can't judge them because of how neat it is. That's like saying, oh, we don't care that you did the work, we want to look shit. And I'm like, wow, you're grading for the neatness and the skill it takes. How much freaking time? They were one of the worst schools, and they were a private school paid by the government. Some of the times I wish there wasn't free schools, because I'm sure if people paid for schools, to be honest, in the United States, those teachers in public schools would give a damn, because they're getting paid by the fucking student anyway. So they would probably do better. No, we literally have to do a computer for private schools and pay for that. Because our public schools can't do shit right around my town. I got thrown to another school and I would have failed. And some reason I think back on it, I would have rather failed, to be honest. Was put back before I got into high school. It probably made me a better person today. Because I learned more when I failed school. I learned more than I did when I passed. That was what was stupid. I learned more failing than I ever learned passing. I think that was the case. I should have failed a long time ago. Maybe I learned my lesson. Instead, I learned. I wouldn't learn anything in that private school because they didn't give a shit. They looked at us, and they said they weren't getting money. I think they were snorting crack and what they were doing. Because a lot of them smoked. A lot of the teachers smoked and didn't give a damn if they smoked. And you're in a school and smoking outside. I was out there one time waiting for the bus, and there was a teacher smoking when the bus came, and they're like, "Your teachers smoke." What kind of school is this if they literally smoke on school grounds? And it's true. Why are you at school if you're smoking on school grounds? You can't even do that in public school, even if you're a teacher. You really can't do it. And they were literally smoking on school grounds, and they literally give a shit. And why are you a teacher? Why are you anything part of the school if you literally don't give a shit about your home? You're not at school, you're just showing kids that smoking's okay. That was a bad thing. And I wouldn't even tell the name of it because the name was stupid. They named both the schools the same name, but didn't classify what location it was. So a lot of times I hear, "Oh, this school's closed," because I'm listening to a Fredericksburg area. We weren't closed, they never said that. And you might want to listen to your damn radio of Fredericksburg if you live in the Fredericksburg area. Your schools were closed. I can't help. The only thing that comes in local is Fredericksburg, and your school's staying closed up there. Yours should also be closed if you have to run the same name. Otherwise, change your name or specify what location it is. When school gets closed on the radio, tell them, "This is the Fredericksburg area, this is Montrose area." They never specified on the radio what it was, so. And why would you name the school system the same stupid name? That's like saying you're asking for trouble. And you never specified on which one, who it was, it just, oh, it's the same name. I'm like, Coin Beach also comes over that radio system. It's a Coin Beach radio system. Saying they also go over it because they know there's people that listen to it. Now they do everything. What I hate is, this is one thing I hate with my smartphone. I have Verizon smartphone. Every time I've ever gotten Verizon, I've got enough but phone calls from schools the first time I had it. And I was getting annoyed out of the hell out of it. And I don't know who the 540 and 804 number is that calls my phone.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
But I'm not picking up unless you're going to leave a message. I ain't picking you up. You don't think, if you're not going to leave a message, you don't, why are you still calling? That's the way I look at it. They literally call and don't leave a message. I didn't even look at the score just to see what I got. I was just talking about this. All this, and I didn't even know I was scoring like 34 runs. I didn't even know that. I was just sitting around just hitting, talking about something else and lost track of the score. That's how bad it is when you get into a conversation and all you're doing is looking at your picture of your face and not paying attention to the rest of the game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
All you're doing is paying attention to this side of the screen. That's what's hilarious.
It appears safe to say now that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
You're only paying attention to this side of the screen, and it's nothing to do with tunnel vision. It's to do with you're losing track because you're looking at that side of the screen. Like, I look at that portion and that portion when I'm sitting here. Because I sit cockeyed.
Well, in case you're just tuning
for a
in,
reason, because I got a bed here.
So far, 11 for him in the contest, all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game.
I mean, I just think in the long run, with certain school systems, there's some of them that need to be shut down. Colonial Beach is not that bad. It's just some of their teacher choices. Like, when I was in school, you would know who really made me get medication? The school system, really, wanted me to be medicated. I'm thinking in my head, I wouldn't even, I almost want to think, do you have kids? And they go, my life don't matter, then why are you in my life? Because you can't teach anyway, is the way I feel. You need to medicate a kid because of the stupid school system saying that. I almost question them, would you medicate your kid? And they go, I'm not telling you about my private life, so why are you getting in my private life when I know what they do? Till you want to get on them, you get addicted to them. Anybody that's been on them as long as I am and tried to get off, and all I can do is deduct 20 and doesn't help, that's the bad thing. The only way I can get a half of one and even take 70 is get 60 on 20 and it's only one pill a day. Because the damn pills or wait a say the pills are 20 apiece, so it's impossible once you get on the high dosage to drop. And my dad's like, why are you still on the pills? I don't know why he doesn't get counseling. I feel like in the long run my dad should have it for the way he treats me. He should literally get it, he won't. Because he says, I don't know. Oh yeah, and you don't have a woman to tell you what to do. If this other woman comes in, she starts snapping at you for what you're doing to your kids, what are you going to do? When they are her kids too, and she wants to be with you. And her counselor was saying the same thing she always said about him, which upset her because she wants to be with him. That's the bad thing. And I went, wow, the counselor's a dick. And my dad's like, defending the fucking counselor. I'm like, if the counselor talks bad like that and she's a woman, she's a dick. That's the way I feel.
That's disappointing right
That's
there.
a dick. Of a counselor. That's a counselor not trying to help. It almost seems like she was one of the ones that rehabs Selena Gomez. Because there's counselors in there, I swear to God I would never run under them. That's why I don't trust a woman counselor in most cases, because most counselors are one set. If they don't like you, they'll get rid of you. And if they will focus on what they believe. And I'll tell you, my dad's like, you should get a counselor. If I get a counselor and she goes to me only, focusing that you actually need help, what are you going to do? Are you going to get the help or just sit there and gripe all the time the counselor ain't worth shit? That's the only reason I don't want a counselor, because my dad's going to do this. Start griping that he don't need it. That the counselor ain't helping. That's the way my dad is. There's sometimes they don't help. You don't want to tell the counselor about a relationship issue, because they'll swing one-sided. They'll swing with what you think of instead of having an open mind. Because they weren't taught how to be open-minded and look at the big picture. They're your counselor and they swing one way. I'm like, the counselor's a dick. And my dad was defending the freaking counselor. I'm like, you know the counselor's stuck up, don't you? Because she's looking at one side and not thinking about the big picture. She's looking at you as the problem. And that's the problem. When a counselor looks at the husband's problem, you basically said what you said. The counselor's a straight up asshole. She must be a bad family member and only cares one thing. She would take her kids away from the family, even if she was the damn problem, she'd lie her ass off. Well, I don't trust many women counselors. I've never had luck with them. Because most of them are 100%. If my mom get into them, I don't like female counselors. 2 reasons. Because when I was in school, once my mom talked to them, they were straight off of me. Weren't believing a damn word I said. And she don't want me and her counselor. Why? Because the way you've done to my counselors, you put me against them. There's a lot of times I won't leave my counselor because of my mother doing what she's doing. She's not helping. She puts it. You want to know something? I left my counselor because of you, and that's the way I feel. She's going to get in, this counselor's going to focus on that I'm the problem, not her, and I'm not. I'll leave that counselor in a heartbeat. And I'm like, women don't see men the same way. They focus on the woman's always right. That if the woman loves the person, she's going to do what she wants. Some women counselors are so feminist, active, they'll swing to the female. You should ditch them. And that tells me one thing, you also had bad relationships to swing that way. With somebody that's trying to keep a relationship, I'm like, I'm the only one saying it was a dick. My dad's defending the fucking counselor. I'm like, why? She's talking bad about you. There's a reason. It's funny all the time. My dad literally, and I'm being honest with y'all, if anybody's in here, my dad literally hates the woman. I've never told her that, but she watches to this point, and she's watching right now. I don't believe the words that come out of my mouth half the time, the way he says, it's because the kids don't love her. No, it's not. It's because you fell out of love again. Because you're basically, when you have a kid, I'm 100% you should literally be with that kid. The way he treats the relationships I am in, I've had people that straight up hate me, women that straight up hate me that 100% believe, because they were friends with my mom, that she was right for what she did. And I'm like, okay, you never leave. Usually your mom don't ditch you the way, but they look at me as 100% bullshit. So, this is what I'm going to say if they're watching. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry to say it that way. But, to talk bad about the people that screwed me over, that's the bad thing. They don't know how hard I have it. And it's funny every time I've ever talked to somebody, and I love where his own friends defend him. And he doesn't realize what kind of person he is. I'd love to have an audio recording of everything he was doing, just to play to y'all. And he gets mad over this YouTube thing. Well, he doesn't get. I'm trying to make a living off of it because a real job, I'm never going to get one. Hey.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. High fly ball out to
I
deep
mean,
right field. Sano.
I'm trying to make this YouTube career something of a big deal because I'm never going to have a real job. And that's what he wants me to be miserable and be like him. I'm not like him. I look at jobs as a different way. That's the thing. I'd rather want to run my own corporation than to work for under somebody. Because I've had people I worked with, and this is one thing. Oh, they're my friend. You don't look at people as friends. Like he said, you don't look at them as friends. They're business. And he was looking at the guy as a friend, not a business relationship. No, a friendship that he set me up with. And I was basically treated like shit from these people. I said one thing I'll never. They made me feel in that school like I should never had a job. Because if I'm going to get treated like that, and these people are friends that set me up with it, and they believe they're that, I would investigate a little farther than he did while I was working there. Found out why the person quit. I investigated into it. She was fired. And what she got fired over was dumb. Because it was nothing to do with her. I said one thing, I'll never work for them, because if they're like that, and they're the ones in charge and they're old as dirt, because what I think she got fired for, she was African American, and these were old white people. I think it was a racial thing, more than anything.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Because you think about the people that were in Get Out,
the relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And
I mean,
Miguel Sano will stand
it's bad when you watch Get Out and you look at here, African Americans are into it. Well, what they say in the movie, the message they give you, the African Americans can achieve anything and all they want to do is be that. Well, back in the 70s, there was a news reporter that said he was an old news reporter in the 70s and got fired or 80s. He was a sports commentator for a news station. He got fired for saying this. What is it? That, African Americans are good at everything. An African American is better than a white person. This was in the 70s and he got fired for his job for saying that. And it actually is true, but he got fired for that and he was a white guy. I don't think it was anything to do with racial. He was making a point that's true and he was drunk when doing it. But he wasn't being truthful. But people like that movie, and it almost sounds like what that old guy did as a news reporter. He said he would rather be African American because African Americans are good at everything. Better than a white guy. And that's what they wanted to do, be African American. People like that movie. To me, it's anti-racist. Because it's almost like if you think about it as a person, blackface, it's that the old people are going in and taking people's soul. It reminds me of blackface more. And blackface is bad. Why do the people look at that as the movie's offensive? That they're actually trying to take over the control of the people. Why do you think when he flashes it, they realize who they actually are, and then seeing they're being mind controlled, and their conscious is not who they are? It's in that movie as a message that she's been using these people to control, to use them to put her grandparents in. The older African American and female are both the grandmother and grandmother of the woman that's using them. Why do you think she holds the shotgun to him and plays with the keys? Because she's involved with it. In the video they's watching before he does this, the video is actually that family. I think it's shown at the end that the family's been doing this for years. So if you look at it as a standpoint, and if you're into blackface, that's basically blackface, 100%. I don't know why people like the movie. When I heard what he was saying, I mean, it reminded me of blackface. Every white guy said, if this is a good movie, it just reminds me of blackface. White people are trying to be black. Why don't they just paint their skin? And these are white people looking at it as it reminds me of blackface. African Americans don't get the message that's given. Why do you think the billboards were showing a suburban house for it? If you are in this house, you need to get out. There were billboards that showed the movie advertised as that. I've seen one of the billboards around here that had that before the movie came out. In most cases, looking at the billboard, you wouldn't know what the movie was. You wouldn't know it was advertising for that movie because there was nothing about that movie in there. It made it look like it was it made more look like it was a serial killer going out and killing people. And if you really watch the movie, and this is the thing, African Americans don't get the message because they're not looking at it the way a white guy would look at it, looking at racial issues. Because if you really listen to it, it's blackface, 100%. It's whatever here, it's getting good ratings. I cringe every time I hear the reviews on them, because it just reminds me of blackface. Movies that have done that, it's basically that. Because if you think about it, it's the old people of the white, that woman, it's their grandmothers that are into black people. Why do you think when they flash the camera they realize who they are? Who they actually are? Why do you think that old African American kills himself and her? It's because he's been tortured in the minds of the white man, of the grandpa. That's what people won't look at. It's not what you think. What you see is not really what the real message is. If you don't look at it and actually research the movie. I've seen African Americans review it, and now I'm seeing white people review it, and it's almost they are offended by it because it reminds them of white people trying to be black.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2.
It reminds them more of blackface over slavery. Because at the beginning you would think slavery with the two African Americans there. The problem is it's not really slavery more over black folks. You have to look at the big picture. Okay, he's getting tired.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
I'm going to start getting the pitcher ready, just in case he gets rainfall.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit to the pitcher.
Get the pinch hitter, the closer ready.
Weekly hit towards first.
Nope, game over, it didn't end.
And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
That was absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up.
But people are going to hate me for saying that, about that movie. But they're not going to look at it the same way as a white person would look at it. But if they get offended by blackface, in real reality, you should be offended by this. Because the guy who shoots himself and shoots her is doing it to get rid of the torture he's been with. Because they ain't him control himself in most cases. That's why people don't like brain surgery. Because what he's doing is basically brain surgery. Taking the brain of one person, which actually their mind, taking the brain and putting it in somebody else's brain. Really? You don't have to redo the spine like they said. All you gotta do is just cut the brain from the part that's connected to the spine, cut it out and surgically remove it. That means they won't have the top of their skull. And even if you cut the spine out, you're still going to have to remove the back of the skull just to really get the brain out. So why wouldn't you just cut the top of the head completely, do brain surgery, cut the head completely out, top of it, and do it that way? The only reason I'm showing the highlight reel, I showed the last game and I'm going to save it for people that didn't watch this live stream. I'm going to save each highlight reel and use it as a separate video for today after my second live stream. Just to put, if I do the second live stream, if I can't do it, I'll put in the highlight reels only. But I'm going to do this is have the highlight reels saved so I can combine them all. If you didn't watch this video, just show you the highlight reels of this game. Just so if you didn't watch the video, you might want to watch the video just to see all the game footage. Because there's only one more game after this. I was already on the second game of doing 3 games with the Colorado Rockies. And I've been skipping the months by to try to get to the playoffs before MLB 17 comes out, because I've already pre-ordered it and I'll have it start to download by Sunday. So you might not see a video on Monday before the game launches, and then maybe on Tuesday you will see the game be played, because it's coming out midnight Eastern, and I live on the East Coast, so it's really a downfall to me, because I probably won't have it until I get up around 4 when I start this. I mean, yeah. I sound like a pro sports player back in the time. Yeah, I mean, you know, right? You know. Yeah. I can understand if they were saying and actually messing up on what they were saying. But it's one thing when you say and you didn't mess up. You're just saying that because you know. But every week I'm going to be skipping a month leading up to the game, the week before the game, and then probably skip it all the way to the playoffs. Since the game comes out, I believe, on the 29th.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It is ridiculously low. I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep that up. But I'll tell you what, that is impressive.
Quick out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup.
Court back.
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping.
That's what's funny. They check the bat just to make sure the not a cork bat. And a lot of times, you can't sand it by so much down before they'll throw you out for it. But if the guy's using the same bat every game, every inning leading up to it, and you break the bat in the last inning, you gotta give the guys leeway in most cases. But if he breaks the rail of the bat, comes out the first inning, breaks the bat, you might want to check that bat, just make sure it wasn't cork.
Look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board.
And there's a lot of times you'll see them break the bat, and they're checking for, and some of the fragments don't look right. They're checking for corks.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Like what somebody told me, you can't hollow the bat, which will make it lighter. You can't hollow it, and you can't cork the stupid thing.
He'll have another shot at it here.
Hollow bat will go farther, and it can get you penalized.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Ian Wolf is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there.
Here we go. His first hit.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first.
Here we go, throwing.
Start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
See, this is the one problem with the home runs. Usually I hit hits, right? And when I put the home runs, I don't get many home runs.
And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Get out of here.
Jeff Bagwell will stand in.
Hey, get out of there!
Man up there, currently second in the National League in RBI. Sano ranging back. Gone!
I would saw out that one seating area on that one far side, up in the blue stands up the third row. Because it's pathetic we're not selling those out in some of these games, even when it rains. I understand when it's raining, but not being sold, but you think about it, we're leading the division, and you can't sell seats up there when that actually has a cover.
He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
Michael Franco will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone!
Hit well.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that
Fly balls.
We'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jed Lowry will come forward now. And
the only problem with scoring a lot, you lose track of the game too easily.
In 5th place in the National League runs batted in category. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be.
See, the problem is I can only hit that side of the field. I can't hit the left side in most cases.
Makes it a 4-0 ball game.
It's no, we're not selling out. Why are they that expensive? Because we're winning, and they can't sell out those seats. Because usually they don't cost that much. That's the only problem with franchise mode. You can't control the ticket prices of your seating. It doesn't run as like you're an owner. It runs as like you're the manager of the team. You're not the owner of the team either. I'd rather have it if you were a franchise, you also control the owner. Because if you think about most franchise teams, the owner's controlling each team, and you can't. You think about it, you can also control play the minor league AA and AAA, which in most cases the owner controls all that, and you can control ticket prices as easy. I don't see anything for ticket prices, and that's pathetic. If you can control the other things, you should be able to control your ticket prices. Because franchises basically look like it's only manager. You control the sponsors, but you don't get to control the ticket prices, and like they don't have to mention stuff that you can control. It's automatic. I would love to see, maybe not in this game, but the next one, you be able to control each thing you can play, be able to control how much it costs to get in there for each seat, how much this is. More like when you used to play like a franchise mode in EA's game. You got to control everything. It was basically old EA Madden games. There was it was like franchise mode. You played through and you controlled everything. You were basically the owner. It wasn't like these new Madden games where, okay, you could pick from owner, coach, or anything. You were controlling everything. Even the coaching and the playing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Like, what's funny is, they talk bad about head coach. Well, head coach was owned by EA. That's the stupid thing. people talk bad about it like it's not an EA game. It was an EA game.
Moving under it to Scotty.
It was an EA Sports game. And like they talk bad about it because if you had a mic, you couldn't talk to the other player. It was controlled by the mic. Then, well, if you think about it, would you want to talk to somebody else when you're talking to your opponent and you're telling them what plays you're going to pull? Like now they got, on the new ones you can control it by the PlayStation app or whatever the Xbox thing is. Control it by your smartphone, see what plays they do. That's basically like head coaching you really got down to really talking to each other. You can tell them what plays you is playing. So it's not really a help when you get online. Say one person has that. You're losing a game by a touchdown, and you know what plays they're running. Pull this baby out, and that's your playbook to find out what he's doing. That is basically like, if you think about it, when they had Game Sharks out there, that's basically like a Game Shark at that point, equal to a Game Shark. Most people won't see it that way, but it's equal to what the Game Shark could do on certain games. This is why they didn't bring it out for the PS3. Because on the PS2, you could also, and I think the original Xbox had Game Shark. You can do it on the PS2 games online, I know. You could actually use Game Shark to really mess up your opponent. Because you could have a Game Shark and have it set up that you will never die on like Call of Duty. They think hacks were bad. Look when they had the Game Shark and other people didn't have it. They could come in with all these kills and no death because they've set theirs up to do that. They have a Game Shark that they're doing it on. That's why Mad Cats didn't come out with the Game Shark ever again. And the Game Shark to me was just, I didn't know how to do it because I never owned one, but I knew people that owned them. You actually had to put in the name of the code and the code. And all I was doing, I found a booklet that you could actually get the codes from for the Game Shark for like Mario Party 3. Game Shark to me was a big deal until you got online, and then my dad was like, "Oh, you're hearing this? That people are cheating? How?" And then you find out they're using Game Sharks online after the PS3 came out. You would find out people were cheating with Game Sharks. I'm like thinking in my head, no wonder they didn't bring the Game Shark out on the PS3 and 360. Because if people could do that on that, what's stopping you?
It's 7-0, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third. And
like, I never owned the Game Shark. I rented one. And, like, I didn't know how to use it because there was no instructions when you rented it from video store. That for the N64, there was no instructions for it. Like, I wanted a code that you use 10, roll a 10 every time, and just, and like, oh, player 1 can get this, player 2, player 3. Which, if you use that in the main campaign for Mario Party 3, you blow right by them. Like, you had to get on one of these, catch up to the person to win it. You had to be right there in 20 turns. Some of the times there was one oh, you have to do this, this, this. It's like the game shark came in a good deal if you couldn't play it as easy. The game shark helped. But in real reality, the game shark, unless you knew what you were doing and owned one, you had no clue of how to use it in most cases.
Hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I'm going to stop trying to get as good as I am, because all it will do is piss off the next team.
Sonny Gray will get a shot now in an RBI spot. So
yay, a pitcher, finally!
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Line to the right side. Leaping
oh, great, he duffed it. Good, you got him out. I mean, I'm proud that they got him out, because if they didn't, it was stupid. I never sacrificed, so you should have had me. Should have caught the ball and we've been over.
And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Gray into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he...
That's what's funny. I started this game, I only had one hit. I don't even think I had one hit in the game. I think, no, I did hit a hit, but I didn't get a run. And then I get all those runs. Within one time, I hit all those runs. I think I only hit one run the whole time last time. And then get up to the pitcher, I've already got 10 runs in the second inning.
Swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. C.J. Cron.
Like, if I didn't want to put the guy a perfect record, pitcher of the perfect record, I'd start throwing middle of the field, middle of the zone, and just keep on laying in the middle.
You got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
See, he ain't gonna hit it. That's what's pathetic. I put it right in the middle. And it's like, on beginner, they don't hit. But what's funny is, on these, they don't hit much. When you go on, you can have a decent pitcher every time on Diamond Derby. You can have the perfect team. And they'll somehow keep up with you the whole time. Doesn't matter who you're playing. They will keep up with you and stay right with you till the end. If you're not at home, you're getting screwed over. That's what's pathetic. If you're not at home games with your character, you're getting screwed over by the computers. Because the computers will match you every time. Like, you can have an average team. Like, they don't play you any different in any team. You can pick the worst team and win on any other setup. You can be on any team, have a decent player, pull off a good amount of hits, and they won't be able to get you. But if you were on Diamond Derby, your team could be BS, and you lose.
High and deep out to left center field. Revere looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Like, you can have a piece of shit team and lose on Diamond Derby, but you can have a minor league team go up against Major League and be a bunch of computers on a rookie and probably win. Maybe you begin and win it with a AAA versus a AA, versus a major league team. You'll stay even with them. It's like your team could be an 80 on a Diamond Derby and lose to a fucking major league team. If you're not a decent player. But you don't have to be decent on any of the other modes and you'll win. You don't have to be that great of a player and you'll win with any of the minor league teams versus the major league. If you're a decent player, you play the AA and win. If you're an average guy, you play the AAA versus the major league team and regular stuff and win. That's what's pathetic. You can do all this and beat a major league team. You gotta be a great person on beginner to beat use the AA versus a major league. But if you're an average guy or basically a good at this, not great, you can take a AAA team winning against a professional baseball team of the same category. They could be this great team, all their stuff be great, and you'll win with a trophy over a major league. They could be this great rating of a team, and you'll win with a AAA most of the time, unless you can't really play this and you're a beginner at the whole series itself. Like, you can play almost anything and win. That is what's pathetic about this game. And I'm going to run it.
One out and a runner on second base.
I'm going to bunt again. Unless he gets knocked out.
Sacrifice attempt here. Seager takes it in. And the throw will come.
That would do it for the out.
Works as planned.
And probably strikes. I didn't think he was going to be the one coming up. Or I wouldn't even done it. That's why I wouldn't have done it. Because if I knew he was going to do it, I would hit it. Try to get him on second.
Definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now, if I would have gotten the sacrifice attempt, I'd probably do it again.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Oh, that was a double. Good going. You hit a double.
Yeah, just their first hit of the game, but he makes it a good one.
And I almost got it, but I didn't get it in time. I went past it. Look, whoops. What the hell? He was trying to go all the way. He would have gotten all the way if it didn't hit a double.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Franco, and that's out number two. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
It's sand. The floor. It's on the floor.
set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base.
This was not the XFL. He hates me.
High in the air out to center field. Revere's under it. One away.
That's the one thing. Some of these players that were in the XFL made the professional into the NFL in most cases. It wasn't like the scab football the NFL had that one time, where none of those players made it into professional football. That was the one bad thing. What is it? Scab players, none of them made it out of the scab season for the NFL. Player strike. Close one again. I had to do it. But I might have gotten it. But I might have gotten it. Here we go.
And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Well, you cut off, so you got screwed.
Salvador Perez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
That's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up the team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the...
I'm only doing it because I had all those points anyway.
Kyle Seager heads for the box to start off.
Had all those runs, try anything like run.
On its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Swinger!
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus, and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hit.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, all we need is score every inning. I already got that trophy, too. I didn't know I had that trophy when I originally did it the first time. I didn't know I had that trophy already. I thought I still needed that trophy. I already had it. So I only have one gold thing again. That's Diamond Derby thing. Which I won't be able to earn that unless I start buying cards. In which they're not giving you anything decent now. That's what the funny thing is. That, oh, we give you diamond packs, gold packs, but they only give you those certain times. They're giving you nothing but 5-pack standard with one big name card. Where the card's a holiday pack. The only time they give you diamond packs are during right after Christmas. They start giving you them. That's one thing. If you buy this, you better buy it before Christmas. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get a card pack to make a trophy off of it. Because that's what's funny. If you buy the big pack, you also get a diamond card pack for pre-ordering the digital deluxe or the I think the $100 thing GameStop where it gives you a hat actually gives you it, but I believe the digital deluxe 100% does give you a diamond pack. But if you think about it, you had the diamond pack. So you got an easy trophy if you own it, and are going to get that diamond pack automatically. You got an easy trophy. Otherwise, you got to wait until either 4th of July or Christmas to get anything off of it, to get any other package. And they give TLs, what I found out on this one, every time for a diamond thing
To the plate as
for
we get
cards.
started here in the bottom of the
You get them almost
fifth.
every
Some of the
time.
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
What time
These
is
guys
it?
have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh,
Wow,
right,
I can't even go to sleep.
and sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people.
It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't think it was going to be
I got to
that.
get my pitch, and if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano sprinting after it.
I still gotta go to the gym.
This might bring home
I'm
the
gonna be
runner from
tired
third.
getting to the
Around third
gym.
and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Bradley has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he's safe. Sonny Gray will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can hit the ball.
And to score is the runner from third.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute struggle, and it might not be over yet.
Back to the top of the order now.
I still
And
got to take
standing
a
fourth
shower.
is the left-handed hitting Denard
And I
Span.
still got 9 o'clock to hit the NASCAR.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
I'm going to be busy before I need sleep.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he's going to score with ease as the
I'm
throw
glad
is
I
too
ignored
late.
the third base coach, because I got home for a while throw.
There's no end in sight.
Stephen Piscotty steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So standing in, Jeff Bagwell. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. High and
Is
deep
he
to
gonna get
straightaway
it?
right. And this
Nope.
one is gone.
Got another home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. It's swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Sano makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Caleb Joseph will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in the first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that throw on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
On the ground to third. Franco has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different
That's the thing, if I do the highlight reel, I'm gonna probably, when it comes ready to be done, I'm probably going to put
Perez has a play, and that ends the inning.
the website for the thing for the actual game itself, where it to locate it for the actual
will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings.
live stream when I do the highlight.
Standing in a perfect 4 for
So
4
if you
so
want to
far.
watch
Salvador
the
Perez.
live stream after the highlight, really want to see the whole thing, I'll put it out there later.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 45 home runs now on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
But I'll have to take a shower on short there after doing this.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion?
And shave.
6 home runs is
So you can see him got shaved.
You might get
bad.
that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Before I get to the gym, because it's been on 3 days, I don't shave right away until I can actually see it. Then I shave. Because who wants to see a man as big with facial hair?
Outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Ian Desmond will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Marcell Ozuna gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Pulled in.
Sonny Gray comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. Let's see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Denard Span stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Revere.
Explosion!
Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Talk about everybody having hit. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup can have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
I'm gonna see how much film it's actually, how much time it's actually gonna do to make that highlight reel, and I might just, we're gonna do it, and then create it just so I can. Here, we're going to do this later, upload it. I just want to create it so I can upload. I wish I actually bought some of the things for 15, since they had like digital things for 15. I wish I bought some of those for like the thing just to have them. Like, that's what's funny. I looked it up, couldn't even find the themes. Unless you go into where you purchase, you ain't gonna find the themes for 15, but they're also making themes for 17, so why you need them? When they're also making them for 17. And if you bought like the MVP or anything else on PlayStation, you'll also get the themes for 17, which are also digital themes. It's like, I understand getting rid of them for 15, because if you, like, you don't really need them if you didn't already get them. Download, you don't need them.
And the runner from second is in to score. Oh, and he throws it away.
Oh, he throws it away for what? the guy was actually running. If he can get him out, great. He can throw away.
Line hard toward right center. Back in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Couldn't run back. Had to hope he didn't get out. But they couldn't run.
It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But
To the window. To the wall.
they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that is Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Like I already got the thing off the Diamond Derby where I'll use
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering. And
use the closer without getting a base hit. Well, the problem without getting 0-0, yeah, use the closer, but I did not win the game right off then. But I get the points anyway. Well, the funny thing is I didn't win it right then. So if I was not at home, I'd probably lose it. Because it's supposed to be 0-0. You've got to actually have the lead there with the closer. Well, I'd say if I was away, I would never have gotten that trophy.
Chop foul with the plate, strike one.
Because I think you've actually got to score to get it in that case. Unless it's only a home thing.
It's the 7th inning. It looks like he just jumped into the ballgame. Strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2
What the
count.
hell?
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, it was an error.
Miguel
I was
Sano
actually trying not to
will
get
stand
it.
in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame.
Because the guy duffed it. I just said, yeah.
Party there, no balls and a strike. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be 2. On the
There's a
first,
double
it's a
play.
double play. As their
Need
woes
it.
continue, the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly, and they remain well behind.
They'll probably show this in that highlight reel.
Adam Ottavino will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Sonny Gray will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
Boing!
And this is an appreciative crowd.
Oh, you didn't
Like
get
what
him.
they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And the recovery's too
He
late.
got
He's
hit.
able to beat the throw to first.
Oh, my leg.
Over now. Time to check
I'm
to see if
okay.
the man is all
I
right.
swear.
You can really see him
My
favoring
foot's
that leg.
okay.
And
Here
that
you
is
go.
his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it
It's
goes,
going!
and
Going!
it is.
Going!
A 2-run shot there for Denard Span. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it
Here
in
we
for
go.
the first down. Jeff Bagwell will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Sano has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Michael Franco is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Revere racing back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end. Kyle Seager will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Jonathan Schoop stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In there, strike one.
And you can see he's trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Elvis Andrus will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
No chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
Big swing and a miss with the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
15 strikeouts in the ball game, and his side is retired.
On Saturday night.
Sean Kelly will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading out for the Dodgers.
Flying toward the alley in left center. Well, this will hang up a bit too long.
Okay, stop going for the pick.
For the first out.
If it's not down there, don't go for it.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jed Lowry. He's 5 for 6 to this point. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Revere looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, I think we just won that.
It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 32 now for the season. As the blow
Almost got hit.
Oh, and he botches it.
Botchamania.
Marcell Ozuna steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on.
One deck.
It's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Desmond's around third, heading for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Sonny Gray stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out, just to move him over to third. No out could be a full different story, obviously.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
I've actually seen, like, it hits the base thing and goes right up in the air. I was on the road to the show and saw that. It hit right there. Where I'm pointing is the center of the field. Hit that and launched up in the air with a throw from the field to the thing. It hit right there and launched up in the air. And if you were actually watching that, you would thwart the bug, but it hit the base, the curve in the base, and it was in the air the whole time it hit that curve, and then just dropped right down.
Around third and being waved on home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Jeff Bagwell comes forward, and she'll try to replicate what he did.
Everybody's trying to get home because it's getting a little late.
center field. Sano going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
There we go. Yeah.
So it's a two-run shot to right center, his fourth in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. But 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like...
Sorry, I had 6
16,
snapshots that
17
number.
times? What a show he's put on.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box, Michael Conte. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will get there to make
I think all he needed was a base hit.
Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Caleb Joseph will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Into the box now, Sean Kelly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty coming on, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
I had to dive.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's getting some good run in that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
And another run. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ben Revere will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the start.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter. Strike one. Line toward right center. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's falling behind 0-2. Shot foul right at home plate. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It'll be a shutout.
He was in complete control from the start of this game.
Because they had one hitter. But he won't be the highlight of that game. He may be at the end. But there'll probably be something for the other team where they gotten hit. Because I think about it, that might have been the 3rd hit he shot up. Because I think they also hit once at the beginning. No, they only hit twice.
That led his guys to the victory.
His complete game, 2 hitter. He hit a shutout. Because they didn't say
an entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others,
I think they only chose one hitter.
He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
There's no way you can look past this guy. Really a game he'll remember for a long time. 4 home runs. No other way to break it down except to say that was an awesome performance.
Alright, the third highlight reel, and we'll be in. Gotta save those highlight reels for some reason so I can try to get people to watch.
The Dodgers win it 38-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
Available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.
There's probably a lot more Colorado stuff than the last two highlights. Like, I actually didn't know you could possibly do this. I actually thought it was only just each hit. No, you could actually do the highlight reel and actually put those over. Like, it actually doesn't say this when you actually do replay stuff. Alright, this will be the end of this. Gonna take my shower and then be right back to do NASCAR. So, see you then. Alright, see y'all then. I gotta take a shower. Bye.